I was listening to Brian Tracy in a few videos, and I really wanted to share two things that he mentioned that were around achieving your goals and manifestation. So the two that really kind of stood out to me that I actually wrote down was I'll share one at a time. The first one was have your goal and then turn that into a question. So, for example, I want a new car. I want a Porsche. I want a Porsche. Who's got a Porsche 911 turbo there? Um, I want a Porsche 911 turbo. Um, and then turn that into a question. How can I get a 911 turbo Porsche? And then and then and then you go into mindstorming, which is you provide 20 answers to that question. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get a loan and go into the Porsche dealership and get myself a Porsche. Spend 100 grand or whatever it is that they cost nowadays. That's one answer. Answer number two is ask people to give you a car on the internet, on YouTube. Hey, who wants to give me a 911 turbo Porsche? That's answer number two. Answer number three is, so etc. So you go down the list, and usually once you get to around the 20th answer, that's when it's you might hit gold there, essentially. But you allow yourself, or you force yourself, that is, to go deep enough, and you force your brain to bring out all these different ideas and solution up front. You're conscious about it, right? And that way, because you've thought about it so intensely, like you're always going to be thinking about it, and you're going to be like, your mind is going to be on alert. How do I get a Porsche? How do I get a Porsche? How do I get a Porsche? And not just like the question, how do I get a Porsche, and just stuck there. No, you've already practiced and you trained yourself to look for solutions, look for an answer to the question. And that becomes autopilot. That becomes now into your subconscious. Your subconscious, you start caring about it. Like, all right, like in your everyday life, you're starting to say things that might attract that Porsche. I love this because it's super simple, right? This concept of goal, turn into question, then answer the question with 20 answers. That's the mindstorming exercise. So actually, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there because I think that I don't want to be playing around with different techniques or be jumping around from one topic to another. I'm gonna do a second one tomorrow. That way, it has its own platform, because this might go a little bit longer than I want to. But yeah, I love this. If maybe you guys have given it a try, like maybe comment, have I've done this, yes or no, and let me know how that goes. So I'm gonna put this into effect as well. Obviously, like first you have to know what your goal is, right? And I mean, we could all have small goals, medium sized goals, big goals. Like, this is my goal in life, or this is like my goal for the next 3 months. So maybe a way for us to practice this mindstorming technique is to put it into practice with even a small goal and see how that goes. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you to that, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.